you ready to get carried away? It's our 15th birthday week, and you know what that means.
Amazing launches, fabulous free gifts, and a few crafty surprises up our sleeves.
So head on over to the Crafters Companion website, or, as we like to call it, Party Central, and find out more.
Woo! We are in the best mood this morning here at Crafters TV. I don't know what has happened. We all got up this morning on the correct side of the bed. All the lights were green on the way to work. The weather's miserable, but we're not letting us get us down because it's Saturday. Oh, we love a Saturday, and it's birthday, and it's a launch day. And I'm joined by Leann. I mean, it's literally like it's all lined up today, Leann.
Is that a good dance move? Is that as good as yours?
Yes.
I'm not sure if it is. Is that a good look? I don't know. I couldn't swear. I'm on my step. I'm really excited about today, Joe. This is going to be an awesome Saturday. All of my lights were on green this morning coming in. Mr. C drove me. I was chauffeured in this morning.
Wow.
Picked up a box of donuts on the way. We've been dancing to all the tunes, getting ready. It's going to be an awesome time. I'm really excited.
I'm so excited. I know you guys are excited as well because it is the launch day. And the launch day means that we are launching a brand new product. It is the Crafters TV exclusive launch that we're bringing to you. You've been buying it in your droves before the show and you're going to absolutely love it. A little bit of a sneak peek of what it is just here. Loads of you already saying hello this morning. Winifred, Claire, June, Georgianne, Joni, Tracy, Sarah, Monica, from Detroit to North Yorkshire to the Smoky Mountains to Canada to Melbourne, Australia. We are truly international on this Saturday morning. Only 2 days left of birthday though. It is the penultimate day of birthday, and it means you've got to snap up these great deals whilst we've got them. It also means that you need to snap up the great deals while I've got all the fantastic promotions running, because remember, you're still getting double points only during birthday, today and tomorrow. UK postage totally free of charge, and so many free gifts. Well, today's free gift is actually going to match perfectly your launch day product. That is yesterday's one. We'll get that changed for you. It's actually the left fold symbols is your launch day gift today. It's an exclusive gift which is going to go with our brand new launch day product as well. If you're spending over £50 or $50, we're also going to send out to you one of our brand new tricolour markers as well, which is awesome. Loads of you getting social, as I'd said just a moment ago. Keep getting social with us now. Oh, do you want to see it? Here it is. It's the symbols. So it's the hashtag down with the kids. Are you going to be able to do all of those things, which is awesome. And then obviously spend £50 or $50 in one transaction. We give you the tricolour marker as well, which is absolutely gorgeous. Make sure you are getting social with us as well. Now I'm going to go through all the deals in just a second. Shall we have our crafty appetite whet, shall we, by Leann? I think so, because Leann's got some of the gorgeous things she's going to be making over there.
I am so excited. These examples, this alphabet is amazing, and alphabet, you know we love to do our alphabets here at Crafters Companion. I think we have knocked it out of the park with this one and done our best alphabet yet, because what this does, we're calling it the left fold alphabet. Basically it cuts the whole letter except for on the left fold, which means that you can make the words that you're putting on your card really three-dimensional and pop out, and it means you can customize and personalize. As you know, up here in the northeast we all have mums. We don't have mums or moms, we have a mam.
But in the US you have a mom.
You have a mom. So you can have a mom if you want to. And if you're in the south of this country, you can have a mum. You can have a mummy, you can have whatever you want.
Mama.
You can have a mama, exactly. You can have anything. Because oh gosh, get your teeth in, Leann. That's what this alphabet is about. It's about being able to customize. And of course today, we are happy. And I'm going to be showing you how to make this next. And this happy has some brilliant shaker card elements underneath. So you can do all of your techniques with it as well. Look at this for a wedding card with that love spelled out there, and being able to make it really three-dimensional so it pops out from the card. How truly fabulous is it? And then for anybody in the family, whether you've got a traditional or an unusual name or a spelling that isn't usually associated with how that name is spelled, like my name, my mum left the E off the end because she wanted it to be different. Now I can have things personalised with how my name is spelled rather than how the world thinks it should be spelled and what it's like on the high street. It truly is about customization, personalization, which is what we love here at Crafters Companion, you know that. But I think with this alphabet, it top trumps all of the other alphabets that we've had.
Absolutely, it does. You're going to love it. It's so modern, it is so fresh, and it is so vibrant as well. Now, I want to just quickly, before I tell you about all the ways in which you can get a hold of this brand new launch, I want to just quickly share with you your last chance to avail of our 3 for 2 across all the papers on our website. So I'm going to show you some of them. Craft Card works beautifully with this particular collection because it just, I don't know why, I think there's something sort of quite modern, organic about Craft Card, so it screams out to be used with that. So you've got Craft Card, that's on a 3 for 2. What you've also then got as well is all of our luxury card packs. Now, our luxury card packs, what you get is you get 10 sheets of the glitter, 10 sheets of the mirror card. You'll also get 10 sheets of the matte mirror as well, which go with that. So it really is an awesome collection. So you've got it in the gorgeous red, the iconic purple. It goes so well with this collection because what you can use is you can use the glitter on the front, and then what you could use is you can use the mirror or the matte mirror behind it, so you can really start to play around with the textures you've got there. This one here is the ice blue that I've got. I know it looks very silvery, but it's actually a very, very pale blue in the glitter card. Then you've got that lovely blue in the mirror, and then the matte mirror. Can you see the difference there between the mirror? So there's the mirror, very, very shiny, and then you've got the matte mirror, slightly less shiny. So it gives you 2 different textures, which is awesome. We've also got it in the silver for you, which is just gorgeous. Really lovely, very classy, the silver in all of the different textures that you might want to use it in. We've also got the green, super popular on the green as well. Really lovely. It's like a true Christmas green. A lot of you going for the red and the green. A lot of savvy Christmas crafters out there, I think. And the gold and silver together, really, really exquisite. Again, you've got that beautiful glitter card into the mirror, and then, of course, the matte mirror there as well, which is awesome. Now, don't miss out on those. Also, don't miss out. We've got a great deal for you on the tape bundle. It's actually better than 3 for 2. So you are going to get 2 of our low tack tapes. You're going to get 2 of the legendary Dotty tape pens, no glue bogies here, and 2 of our extra strong as well. You'll save $9.78 or $13.93. It's a really good deal, that, and a really comprehensive bundle. Right, we're going to get into the alphabet. Now, there's a few different ways for you to get hold of this, and I'll let you know already that it's very busy across all options over on the website. Lots of you have pre-ordered, lots of you are in the ordering process already. Now we're going to start off with the left fold alphabet. Now this is everything that you're getting here. So you're going to get A to Z all the way through. Already 10% of this has gone just on the pre-sale alone. If you want to get this on its own, you can. $29.99 or $39.99. Remember as well, they are connected just on the left side. So it means that you've got this amazing amount of 3D. You can really agitate these. And I just think it gives you, they're almost like, they're like the doors on an advent calendar, but in an alphabet form is the best way to think about them. And it does give you a really, really unique but very modern effect and feel, which I think is great. Now, numbers, also 10% gone individually as well. $14.99 or $19.99 if you want to get the numbers. So you can grab those. Then what we've got are a couple of different stamp sets for you. Stamp and die sets, I should say. And these are going to help you transform your alphabets and numbers into a full project, which is awesome. So what you've got here is the Joyful, and that's the Joyful birthday here. So you can see everything you need from bunting to cupcakes to hearts, some foliage in there, and all the stamps and dies that go with that. And we've got Heartfelt in here too. So you've got some gorgeous banners, lots of sentiments, some schmetterlings. You can never have too many butterflies. And you've got flowers and foliage in there as well. This one, $14.99 or $19.99. However, far and away the busiest option is getting all of it together, because you get absolutely everything. So you're going to get the alphabet, you're going to get the numbers in here as well. You're also going to get both of those stamp and die sets. Remember, because you're spending over the £10 or $10, you're also going to get the left fold symbols as well. So you're going to get the punctuation in there, which is absolutely awesome. £59 if you're in the UK, or $70. Now, $47.20 or $56 if you are a platinum member. Even at the top, even at the higher price, £59 or $70. £59 to get alphabet, numbers, stamps and dies to allow you to get a full project. This is an incredible concept that you've got here. And again, the value for money is absolutely incredible on this collection. I think what you've got really is everything that you need. It's all thriller and no filler, as I like to say. You've just got absolutely everything you need. We haven't, embellished it. We haven't given you anything that you don't need in there, and we've given you an awesome price and a great deal. Everyone saves $15.96 or $29.96. Club Inspire Platinum members, you of course are saving even more. Do you know what I want to know this morning? I want to know the most obscure names, Leann, in the comments, and then what people can do is maybe we'll make something with out of one of the obscure names at the end. How do you feel about that?
I would love to do that for you. I can't think of anything better this Saturday.
Oh, awesome. Right, let's do that. And you're going to need to let me know those over on social media. So Crafters TV on Facebook, on YouTube as well. No, yes, on our YouTube channel. And also remember, because when you're staying social with us in the shows, we're giving away... I've got 3. I've got 6 actually today to give away, and I'm really excited. 12 chances left before the end of the birthday event. But I've got a colorista pad in here. What else have I got in here? Oh, I've got some alcohol inks. I've also got an ink pad in here. There's loads. Stamps, dies, a whole host of things. I've got 3 of these which I'm going to give away in this show, and 3 that I'm going to give away in the next show as well. Right, it is already very, very busy, as I knew it would be. Any questions that you've got, keep them coming into me, and I'll put them across to Leann as we go through the show. One of the questions I just saw though, Kelly said, what is left fold, Leann? What makes it a left fold alphabet?
Left fold alphabet means that the alphabet does not cut on the left hand side. So if I just show you this again, what you can see is that these alphabets are folding out on the left hand side there. There we are. So the alphabet itself, if I pick a die up and just show you on the die itself, what you've got here are your cut lines all the way around, but a score line on the left hand side, which means when you cut it into your paper or card, you fold it up. And if I show you on this piece here, this is going to be part of my first demonstration. What you can see is in this piece of background paper, the alphabets have been laid down and they're not cut on the left hand side, they're purely scored. So it leaves the alphabet intact to give you that folding and dimension, but it does the cutting and the scoring for you. So you just position them, put it through your machine, and it's done.
Awesome. Bob's your uncle, and it is done as easy as that. Right, I know loads of you are very excited already. Lots of you saying hi. Lots of you saying Happy Halloween. How could we forget? Happy Halloween to everyone. I hope you are full of sweets and candy, and I'll let you into a secret. There's a lot of donuts going around in here today for Halloween. Janine says, so excited for this launch. The sun has just come out in Wales, at least. Not get a walk in later too. We're allowed out for exercise. Lots of chatter across the UK today about lockdowns and a second lockdown and all those kind of things. But do you know what we're going to do? We're just going to take a moment. We're going to get all of our craft stuff out, and we're just going to craft our way through it, Leann. Isn't that right? That's how we're going to. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to, focus on something positive, something we enjoy doing, and just do lots of craft and not watch the news channels. I think it's the best thing to do.
It is the very best thing to do. Just don't even think about it. Switch it, put it out of your mind. Stay with us and have a glorious time. And we're going to have the best Halloween, the best penultimate birthday event show with Joe and I, and I'm thrilled that I've got double Joe today. It's going to be fab, isn't it? And we're just going to enjoy having to play with all of these crafty things. And please do, if you want to see something with these left fold alphabets, let Joe know. And if I've got the things around me, then I'll absolutely do my best to show you how to do it.
Awesome, that sounds brilliant. Stay social with us over on Facebook and YouTube as well. Right, what would you like to show us first, Emily?
So we're definitely going to have a look at how to do this fabulous happy card, because it will show you all of the things that you need in terms of the technique and how these fabulous dies work and how incredibly easy they are to use too, Joe. So I'm going to pop that to one side, and we're going to start, first things first, with our piece of decorative paper. And I've just got this from one of our fabulous paper pads that we've had recently. I always forget which ones they are. I'll see if I can remember, and I'll just blurt it out to you in the middle of the demonstration. And then I'm going to spell my happy word across here. So I'm going to take my dies, and so obviously I need an H. That is the first letter. So looking for my H, here it is. So I need an H.
Do you know the phonetic alphabet?
I do know the phonetic alphabet. Yes, I know it very well because I worked in the police force, Joe, didn't I?
Did you?
I did.
Explains a lot.
It does explain a lot, you're right. Yes, so I have got here Hotel Alpha Papa Yankee, and then I will just need another Papa in there.
Awesome.
In terms of phonetic alphabet. And so all I'm doing is angling these where I want my word happy to be spelled, and I'm leaving myself a space for my next P because I've only got obviously one P in the alphabet, and then I need to fit another one in here. So I'm just getting it on a curve that makes me feel happy, which I feel comfortable with. You could draw round something, you know, like your foam tape roll with a pencil if you wanted to.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And just follow it round. Or sometimes all I do is just get my foam tape roll like this and follow the curve so I can see that they're in a, you know, an aesthetic position. And then I'm just going to keep them still with a little bit of repositionable tape.
Awesome.
Okay, so I will stick this down and just a little bit, just to stop them moving as I put them through the machine.
Just to let you know as well, that free gift that you're getting today, it's an exclusive free gift. The only way to get it, of course, is in this birthday event. Just to let you know what it is as well, it's the ampersand and the hashtag that you're getting there as that free gift, Leann, which is awesome. So you can see you're going to have the punctuation in there for you as well. You're going to get the ampersand and the hashtag. They are going to be your free gift for today.
And I think that's marvelous. And do you know what? I can confidently tell you, because obviously, you know, those of you who don't know, who may just be tuning in and are new, I head up the product development service for Crafters Companion. So I am very aware of all of the products that we're launching and all of the plans for products. And I know that we have no plans to redo those products other than in that free gift.
Awesome.
So if you want the ampersand and the hashtag, then you need to be making a purchase today so you can get that free gift. And you know, what better purchase than the left fold alphabet to go with it. We really wanted to do that ampersand and hashtag because what it's great for, Joe, I think, and we want to do the free gift just to give it away to you, is for younger people, when you're doing cards for younger people these days, because they do talk in hashtags and ampersands, don't they? And so they're always doing the signals and, you know, all of that going on. And I mean, it's just like code words to me. I just look at it and think, what are they actually saying? But, you know, great to be able to put that on a card as well, you know, to hashtag good day or hashtag GR8.
Shiny.
Hashtag shiny. We've been listening to a song, haven't we?
We've been listening to Moana this morning in the warm-up, haven't we?
We have. I
The
love
warm-up
it.
makes us sound like athletes.
It does, doesn't it?
There is no warming up. The warm-up involves singing songs, eating donuts and drinking cups of tea.
Yes.
There's not even any vocal exercises going on.
However, we put as much effort into that as an athlete in a triathlon.
Absolutely.
We put all the effort into drinking the tea, singing the songs, doing the dancing and eating the donuts because, you know, if you're going to do anything, you have to do it with dedication.
Well, you've got to be in a good mood for these shows, and there's not
Absolutely.
really any other things that are going to put you in a good mood other than those three, I think.
Absolutely,
That's
I would
a
agree.
surefire good mood.
A surefire good thing. Now, you can see I've got my HAPY. I'm nearly happy, but not quite. So then I just take my P, pop it back in, a little bit of repositionable tape. And also you can just get your little roll out just to make sure that it's following an aesthetic curve, and I can see that it is. Pop my little bit of repositionable tape back on just to keep it nice and still. There we go. And then run it through the machine again. But with that hashtag and ampersand, Joe, you could do a hashtag GR8. Great.
Yes.
Have a great day, or hashtag GR8 day. So you can start to do all of those things that you want to for the younger generation, if that's what you would like.
Absolutely.
But also with the ampersand, that can be for romantic occasions or wedding occasions. That could be L and S for Leann and Simon, if that's what you want to do. There are lots of different ways you could use it, and I do think it adds that little bit of extra versatility to this range for you, and great that you're getting it free with a purchase.
Yeah, absolutely it is. Lots of you sharing ideas as well already about how you're going to use these which is fantastic, which we absolutely love. Jeanette says, I'm going to make an advent calendar. Charles says, good morning and happy Halloween from Jacksonville, Florida. Sam says, good afternoon, everyone from a wet and windy Darlington. And Claire's just gone gold status yesterday, first of many, and it's on its way. What could be better? And Linda says, good afternoon, everyone. Got ready for another fab show. It's going to be another fab show. Do you know what? It's not going to be another fab show. It's going to be another fab day. That's what it's going to be.
It is.
Because not only have you got us two, double trouble, we have got Tiffany, boom, joining us later for our Craft House takeover, which is, it's always a hoot when the three of us get together, isn't it, Leann?
It really is. I so look forward to it. It isn't like coming to work at all. It's just like having the best fun day with your really good friends, which is always a wonderful thing, isn't it? Now, you see what I did there was I just stuck this piece of paper that I've cut with my happy word, which you can see there. I stuck that to a piece of black cardstock, which I have just taken an aperture out of, and that's going to allow me to do the little shaker element behind. To continue with the shaker element, I've got a piece of my construction acetate here, which I'm going to stick over the back of that. Okay, so I'm just using my tape pen. That tape bundle that you had earlier, Joe, is the bundle that you need because you've got your fabulous tape pens, and to do shaker cards and construction cards like this but with a tape pen has been unheard of in the past.
You okay?
I've lost my acetate. It'll be here but it's see-through. Oh my word, what have I done? Oh, it's there. See there, I've got it. You know, that's what happens with acetate. If you put it somewhere, it's see-through. So you need to be able to see it. There we go. So I've lined the back of that with acetate now, which allows me to start building my card. So I've got my card base. There we go. There's my card base. And what I've got now is my tape on a roll, my foam tape on a roll. And I'm going to create myself a seal for all of my shaker elements. Now, I like when I'm doing this to always follow very closely to where the shaker is going to be, because what happens is if you put your foam tape up here and then you've got this space, your shakers all go up here and they don't shake in the middle. So I like to go really tight to the edge of where I want my little sequins or whatever I'm putting inside, and then that means they don't get all lost in the border. That was the word I was looking for, border. Honestly, I've lost the power of I've lost the. I used to.
I love that you went to say it and then couldn't remember the word.
I've even lost the word
lost the power
speech.
Of,
honestly, what have I lost the power of? I've lost the power of speech. And you know, I used to be a very eloquent person.
You still are. You're one of the most eloquent people I know.
Honestly.
I need to let you know already, and I think it's going to be one of those shows today. I know you guys love this. On pre-order, it was very busy, so 10% of the stock has gone. Already in this show, another 10% of our stock has gone. And it isn't just a little bit of stock. It is a global, it's a site-wide as well as a Crafters TV stock that we've got. And it is exceptionally busy already. Far and away the most popular is that item that's there on your screen, the full collection. If you are in the club and you're a platinum member, you can get this today for $47.20 or $56. Remember, you're going to get that free gift as well of the hashtag and the ampersand included in there for you as well. Value for money wise, to get an alphabet, just to get the alphabet for £59, Leann, would be great value if you were going to another brand and trying to get this quality, wouldn't it?
Oh, absolutely it would, because these are a significant size, these letters. These aren't little piddly, half an inch letters that you've got here, or little 2 centimetre letters. I mean, I'm going to measure that for you. That's a 2-inch alphabet. So every one of those letters on there are 2 inches tall, which is actually the perfect size for being able to create cards like this, where you're spelling a word out, or for just using a couple of letters on a card if you want to. Really a substantial set for not a lot of money at all. Now, you've just seen me put my liner tape very close to the aperture. My acetate's in there. I've just took the backing tape off my foam tape, and now I've got my little bag of goodies, which is going in here for my shaker card. And this is a little bag of sequins and stars. So they've gone on there ready, and they're just in a little pile in the centre. And now I've got my half fold card. Just make sure you notice your HAPPY, which way they're going, to get your card the right way up. And then this is going to get put on top there, like that, and then turned over. And now I've got all of my little, I'm going to lift this A up so you can see it, all of my little shaker elements inside, which will shake underneath. Now, of course, I'm not finished. So what I did was take my alphabet again, my H-A-P-Y.
H-A-P-P-Y.
That was a
Do you remember that?
sitcom,
From Ace
yes.
Ventura.
Oh, well, I was thinking, oh, see, you're thinking.
Oh, no, that wasn't. I've got it wrong. That was P-A-R-T-T-Y.
It was
because I got it. Sorry.
Because I got it was Party. Now there was a sitcom in the UK many years ago where the theme tune was I am H-A-P-P-Y, I am H-A-P-P-Y. You know I am, I'm sure I am H-A-P-P-Y.
That was beautiful. What was that from?
I can't remember the name of the sitcom.
Oh, let us know in the comments.
I can only remember the tune. I can't sing. I'm sorry, but you know, I enjoyed it because I am happy.
It sounded more like a football song to me.
Oh no, it was definitely a sitcom.
Okay.
And so I cut them out again on different colours of card, and then all I did was take a craft knife and cut off the score line.
Oh,
so now I've got
idea.
full individual alphabets. So actually this set, by just taking your craft knife down that score line, is not just a left fold alphabet, it is a full individual alphabet for you if that's what you want as well. And you can see then I just give them a little push and it starts to bring the 3D out for me. So I'm just going to stick these on. Now I run these through the Xyron. If you've got a Xyron, you can do that, or you can use your Crafter's Companion tape pen to stick them on there, or you can use a wet glue if you would like, or you can use your spray adhesive. Whatever one of our glue options you have at home will allow you to do this, no problem at all. So there we go. There's the next P on there. You see how I'm just lifting them up and you can see all the little shaker elements underneath.
Oh, yeah.
Just gives you a little bit of something else
Could you, if you
extra.
wanted to, completely cut the letter out of the carrier sheet, that's not what it is, but you know, out of the bottom sheet, and then paper piece the letter back in full?
Oh, of course,
'Cause there's another way of
absolutely.
using
Yes, you can use it for paper piecing. That's another fantastic use. That's a brilliant idea, Joe. Yes, of course you can. Very good. There we go. I sounded like a schoolmistress there saying you can have a star, Joe.
Oh, thank you.
That was a good idea. Right, so I've got my happy ready. And then all I'm going to do now is colour in my little accessories. So I've used some of the balloons that we've got, and I've also used the cupcake. And I've coloured those, I've stamped those with that stamp set. Here it is here. With the stamp set onto a piece of white card, and I've started to colour them in. And then of course you've got the dies ready as well, which will help you cut them out. And I'm going to use my Tri-Blend Aqua Joe. Because I know so many of you have been getting them since we launched them. I think the launch was only, when was the launch? Yesterday or the day before? It wasn't very long ago. And you are loving them. So I wanted to show you how easy it would be to decorate with those fabulous accessory dies, your card. I'm going to start with the blue. And so I'm just popping a little bit of blue down on my balloon using my primary marker. There we go. And then a little bit of water. And just move that out.
Awesome. These were so popular when we bought these to you yesterday, weren't they, Leanne? Details on
They
the bottom of the
were.
screen. £38 gets you the whole collection and the storage as well. I mean, amazing value for money. 40% of our stock has gone on these, and they only launched this week, so it gives you an idea of just how popular they have been. Laquieta says, excited to see what's up for today with Leanne, with Joe and Leanne's demos and presentations. June says, Leanne, you're looking so pretty in your white sparkly top, isn't she just?
Oh, well, thank you.
Jennifer says these would be great for scrapbooking. Emma says, I love alphabet dies. You can never have too many. I just love this design. Kylie says as well, this looks like a super versatile set that would be great for both men and women, kids, teens and adults too. So excited. Linda said, just thought it was going to be yet another alphabet set. Oh boy, was I wrong. I am loving it. Hadassah says, so excited to see Leanne's brilliant mind with these alphabet dies. CC on YouTube says the luxury cardstock is just gorgeous. It is, don't forget, it's on 3 for 2. Flick's really excited for the show today. Lisa says, hi Leanne and Joe, love the alphabet set, ordered this morning. I've got a whole set of free markers. So much loveliness to buy over the last 2 weeks. Joe Craft says, I'm so close to platinum, I can smell it. What does it smell like? Cocoa butter and cash. I bet that's what it smells like. Loads of you still chattering away. Oh, loads of names coming in as well. Do you want to hear some of the names that are coming in? So, Falami.
Oh, wow.
Falami.
That is a brilliant
F-O-L-A-M-I. Falami. Leisha. L-E-S-H-A. Linda's middle name is Doren. D-O-R-E-N. Isn't that a fruit, Doran? No,
No,
durian.
that's durian. I
Nearly.
love it. I love it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit whiffy though, isn't it?
It is whiffy, but it's tasty.
Like a lot of things in life. Susie says, my grandma's name was Zona. Z-O-N-A. You okay over there, Leanne?
Yeah, fine.
Gwyneth's granddaughter is called Zator. Z-A, that little thing, T-O-R, apostrophe, that's what I was after. Kimberly says my niece is called Teryn, T-E-R-Y-N. Shuri is very obscure. It is S-H-U-R-E-E. Don't know why I feel the name to spell these after I sell them every time. Nina's got a friend called Cliff, which isn't an unusual name, but he spells it K-L-Y-P-H.
Oh,
Cliff. That's very unusual.
that is unusual. That's like
Jan-
a Superman name. That's like a baddie in a Superman movie, that.
Yeah, isn't
Yeah.
it? Janelle says she's got a very strange name. Cindy's daughter is called C-L-E-L-L-E, C-I-E-L-L-E, Loreen says she can never find anything with her name on it. Loreen, well, there was a previous Eurovision winner called Loreen for Sweden. So, I mean, there's definitely some more of you out there. Deborah says her granddaughter is called Akiaha. One is called Akiaha and the other one is called Katana. Akiaha is A-K-I-H-A and Katana, K-I-T-A-N-A. They are very, very unusual names.
They are.
Wendy's got a friend at school called Xanthi. This is X-A-N-T-H-E. Mary's, we've reopened the can of worms here, haven't we?
We have.
Mary has a difficult finding her son's name, Marcellus, M-A-R-C-L-L-U-S. Who else we got here as well? I think that's it for now on the names. Oh, Marion says, I remember that show. It was about some. Oh, this is the theme tune. Sorry, I remember that show. It was about some fellas in hospital.
Yeah.
Believe with James Bolam, and they sang it a bit sad. It was called Only When I Laugh.
That's right. Only when I laugh.
I love
Thank
it when you
Mary.
save the day. Do you know what? I think with the name thing, you know, Leanne,
Yeah.
I think the winner, the leader at the moment currently, is the first one.
Which is?
Falami.
Yeah, I agree.
F-O-L-A-M-I. I've never even heard of that. And it's not like it's an obscure saying. So, Falami. Can we get any more obscure than Falami? We will see.
Who will know? Now then, there we go, all done. So you've been watching us, we've been finding out. You can see the two we've made. So we've got those fabulous left fold alphabets popping out. We've got all of the fabulous little shakers inside. We've got the little balloons, the cupcake and the sentiments to just finish that off. Where with this card, when you open this up, you couldn't fail to have a very happy birthday. That looks like a party in a card, doesn't it, Joe?
It really, really does. It's gorgeous. A really, really lovely birthday card. And I'll tell you what's going to be a lot of fun with these. Going back into your stash, Leanne, don't you think, and finding all the pattern papers that you have. I reckon that Crafty Fun Signature Selection paper pad would go well with this. Actually, how about those gorgeous ones that we had yesterday? You know, the lilac ones. How gorgeous would they look with these alphabets in them? Really, really beautiful.
Because those pearlescent ones, they're shiny, aren't they? They're
Shiny.
they really are lovely, and they will be perfect with this. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Go and have it's a good stash rediscoverer. These set. Get in there and have a look at some of the things maybe you haven't used for a while that you're going to be able to use in conjunction with these absolutely beautifully. I want to remind you of those awesome free gifts that you've got because, of course, we are celebrating our 15th birthday, let's not forget. And the great thing is, it means that when you spend £10 or $10 in one single transaction, it's a daily changing gift. Today, it is the ampersand and the hashtag from the left fold alphabet. So if you want to get those, you're going to be the only people that get your hands on these because remember, imagine if you come back and buy the left fold alphabet next week, you're not going to be able to get that free gift, which is awesome. So if you want the complete collection, today's definitely the day. Because you're spending over £50 or $50 as well when you buy the complete collection, you will be able to also grab these, which is your tricolour aqua marker in our gorgeous purple tones. If you'd love to go for even more of the tricolours, well then I can let you know that we've actually got the full set of tricolour markers available in this show. And do you know what? I said it yesterday a lot of times, and I'm going to say it again today, I cannot believe you can get a complete set of anything you know, from Spectrum Noir, which is incredible artist quality product, for £38, let alone the fact that it's got in there the storage system for you as well. You've got the carry case that you're going to put it in. Now, the whole point of these tricolour markers is that they are 3 different colours of aqua marker in one marker. So they're 3 different pens in one. And what you've got are these carefully curated sets of colours, which are going to allow you to get awesome, awesome results from one pen. So if you're using one pen, in here you've got purple, hot pink and heather. These are going to play beautifully together. But you also know at the same time, if you were, did I say pleather together? Heather together, yeah, they're going to play well together with Heather. So you've got those. But also if you're doing a project, you know that on that element of the project you could use this. The other element of the project you could use this set of colours and then this set of colours, and together they all work beautifully. So it's been very well thought out, this the construction of this particular collection. You're also going to get the Floral Meadow, which has got bright floral, warm fiery and the fresh verdant. You're going to get this one. I love this collection because in here what you've got is your warm primary, your cool primary and your complementaries, and then last but by no means least you've got your essential neutrals as well. You've got your earthy neutral, your rich neutral and your grey neutral too. Amazing. If you're a platinum member, £30.40 or £45.60 is going to be your price on those. Amazing, amazing value for money however you look at it. Now remember, we have got the gorgeous luxury cardstocks available still at the moment on that 3 for 2. The red one is exceptionally busy at the moment. There's something just so sexy about the red one, isn't there? I think that's what it is. You've got the glitter in here, you've got the mirror, and you've also got the matte mirror in here as well. The matte is so classy. 10 sheets of each, so 30 sheets total. You've got the red. The other ones that are super popular at the moment as well are the green. I think it's because obviously green and red. Green is your favourite at the moment. You've got the wonderful glitter, that gorgeous mirror, and the matte mirror there as well. And you've then got also the silver here as well. The silver is so classy for things like invites. You know, if you're going to have like a new, well, maybe you're going to have a New Year's Zoom party and you want to build some make some invites for. Build an invite, gosh, it's like DIY. Make an invite for it, then of course you can. And you've got the glitter, the mirror, and you've got the matte mirror as well. Right, all bets are off today because we're in a good mood, Leanne, and it's also Fake Friday for me today. I know it's Saturday, but it's Fake Friday. It's my last day in for a little while. So you know I always get a bit giddy on my last day. That is definitely happening today. Shall I quickly run through and recap the different ways that you can get hold of our alphabets? Now, if you want to go for just the left fold alphabet on its own, absolutely you can. $29.99 or $39.99. A quarter of the stock now gone individually on the left fold. If you want to grab the numbers, you can go for the numbers individually as well. If you want to, $14.99 or $19.99. They are now also a quarter gone as well. So do grab those. And then what we've got is those 2 gorgeous stamp sets as well. So you're going to get the, they're upside down for a start, but you're going to get this one here, which is the Joyful Birthday. And what you're also getting in here is the Heartfelt Wishes. And these enable you to create a full project. So you're going to be able to give you something to do with those alphabets and those numbers. However you're getting hold of them, you also remember going to get the hashtag and the ampersand as well, because that is today's free gift, which is coming in there as well. Far and away the busiest at the moment is getting the whole collection, because when you get the whole collection, you're getting absolutely everything. You know, you're not going to come back at a later date and think, oh, you know, I wish I'd have got that, or a shame that I missed out on that. And remember, when you're getting the whole collection also, you're then getting as well that free gift, which is absolutely awesome. Right, loads of you still chatting away, loads of comments still coming in. In fact, so many comments that I'm struggling to keep up with them. There is that many. Rachel says the luxury cardstock is calling her. Alison says, Alison said, oh, I've lost Alison. Oh no, what am I like? Alison's gone missing. Where are you at? There you are. I bought the collection. Is the ampersand and the hashtag, is it there, or is it only the free one? It is today's free gift, the hashtag and the ampersand. Do the birthday stamps and dies come with the set? If you're going for the big collection, you will get the alphabet, the numbers, and the 2 stamp and die collections. Indeed, yeah, they're the details that you want to go for right there on your screen. Kelly says, are the hashtag and the ampersand left side too? They are the same style. Also, oh, Jeanette says, what's the difference between white and red tape? Good question.
Oh, so the white tape, just a regular double-sided tape, is just a paper-based tape. That's the tape that I don't like to use a lot. The one I just used in the last demonstration was a foam tape, which is different. That gives you the height and dimension for your shaker. That's what lifts it up higher. If you're wondering about that last one I used, just a regular double-sided tape is what you would use for matting and layering, and it'll stick, but it doesn't have the strength of a red liner tape. A red liner tape is super strong and would replace a wet glue on your projects, and with a red liner tape you're not going to have that dry out in the heating, the glue disappear, and then your cards or projects fall to pieces at a later date in a couple of years' time, especially if you're making an heirloom. And for sticking shiny things like acetate, things that are coated, then you would definitely need your red liner tape for that. So it's just, the red liner tape is super strong, much stronger than the regular white tape.
Absolutely. Denise has made a great point. She says when she can't remember something, she says, I call it a craft moment. Can't remember a flipping thing. Which is a good one. I love that. We're going to start using that, which I think is fantastic. Lots of you still chatting away. Lots of people are disappointed that I didn't get dressed up today. I just didn't have an outfit today. And if, you know, what can I say? I'm sorry I've disappointed you.
Well, I think you need to try harder, Joe.
Okay, there's always next year. I'm just blaming 2020, to be honest. Just blame 2020. That's what we're all doing at the moment. Anything that happens, you know, I forgot to get milk. You know, why didn't you get milk today? Well, 2020, you know. Right, back to you, Leann.
Okay, so actually we've got a little sample down here mentioning 2020. Look at this one. I love this example with those numbers that are coming in that bundle. Look, keep calm 2020 and carry on crafting with all of those party colours. And actually that's been done with a bright cardstock, but do you know, with those tri-colour aqua markers, do a customised watercolour background with those markers where you've got those curated colours, so it goes really bright like that, and do something like that and just keep it on the side at home, and then you will know that you are in 2020 keeping calm and carrying on crafting. I love that. That card reminds me of you, Joel. That's the kind of bright, happy
really? Thank you.
thing I would do for you. Absolutely. Now the next thing we're going to have a look at, if we're ready. Are we ready to have a look?
I'm ready.
We're going to do a best dad card.
Awesome.
And we're going to do it in the form of a car number plate.
Love that.
That's great, isn't it? I really like it. And I wanted to show you how you can do your much longer and larger projects using your Gemini plates. The last project, I used my junior plate because I could fit the word happy on there. Now I'm doing a much longer
Do you know
card.
what you could do as well?
What can you do?
I've just had a brainwave.
Go on, tell me.
It might be a good idea, it might be a terrible idea. To make it look even more authentic, you could change the S to a 5 if you wanted to as well. So like BE5T.
Joe, we're doing it. Oh, we could do a 3. Hang on, Joe.
It could be B35,
Oh,
B35T. So
Yes.
it would look like a real number plate then.
We're going to do it, Joe.
But that's the
I'm
great thing about getting the whole
honestly,
collection, because you've got the whole
honestly.
collection, you've got all the options when it comes to it. If you're getting just the alphabets, and you'd only be able to do that one, and it would look amazing.
I'm doing
but how
it.
brilliant is it to have all the versatility?
I am doing it.
Leanne's doing it. She's really doing it.
I'm trying. Which way does the 3 go? That way. Oh, there. So that's going in there. 3. I'm changing it up. We're doing it live. I really like that idea.
Do you like it?
I do. I love it. So that's going in there. And then I've got my number 5.
I think
Look at this.
great personalised number plates are awesome. But have you ever know some people got a personalised number plate and they get a personalised number plate and you're looking at it and you're thinking,
What is that meant to say?
what on earth does that say? And you'd be like, oh yeah, I love it. Is it your name, or is it the dog's name? Is it where you? And then they tell you, and you're like, oh, I can see it now. And you're thinking, still can't see it.
Still can't see it. Is it just a random collection of numbers and letters that you put together?
We've all been there. Surely I'm not on my own there. With
No,
that.
you're not on your own.
Good,
but do you know what would be great? If you are buying someone a personalised number plate for a gift, how brilliant to do the card with the number plate on and then put the certificate inside and give that.
Perfect.
Wouldn't that be lovely as well?
Really,
Anyway, look,
really
I've got
great.
the 3 and the 5 now. Best dad. That was a fantastic idea. I really like it. So we're going to pop that through, and then we're going to cut from black card. I'm going to need to cut out my 3 and 5 when they come out there.
The big collection. I think it's because everyone wants to make these number plates now. The big collection is catch catching up with the alphabet and the numbers. A quarter now of the big collection gone. Loads of you in the ordering process at the moment as well. It's a really, really busy show that we're having. Hasn't it been an exceptionally busy birthday? Surely, Leann, it's been the busiest one yet, I would imagine.
I think it really has, Joe. I think you're right. And every year we think to ourselves, you know, we can't do any better this year than we did last year. We can't outdo ourselves. But every year we do manage, because we've got such a fantastically creative and talented team working for us at Crafters Companion. We do tend to outdo ourselves, which is always fantastic, actually, because it's great for you and it's great for us because we surprise ourselves every year. Now, I'm going to cut out my 3 and 5 because I don't have those ready, because I wasn't going to do a 3 and 5. So I'm going to do that now, and I'll show you how to get that out and make the topper. So actually, it's quite nifty that we've had that idea. I'm just going to use my craft knife and ruler to do that.
Anita says, Jo and Leann, can you please stop showing such beautiful things and great ideas and deals? I want it all. Stephanie says, Jo, you are on fire with the ideas today. Another great one is CR4F, Leann.
Yeah.
CR4F T3R Crafter. CR4F T3R.
I like that.
What an amazing idea. Karen says, Jo, you're on fire today as well. Julie says, my daughter and I are obsessed with Crafters Companion. She's 10 next Wednesday and asks for lots of Crafters Companion products. Well, Julie's daughter, I wish you a very happy birthday for next Wednesday. I hope you have a truly fabulous day, whatever you're doing and whatever you get up to. Vicky says, the left fold alphabet is a set we can use all year long for many years. Absolutely timeless. And there's a lot of questions coming in about the size of the alphabets again. 2 inches, I think you said, didn't you, Leann?
I did. They're 2 inches. Now, look what... So I'm just going to... show you, this is a lesson in the learning here, because I'm trying to hurry it for you, and I just keep putting them in on a big bit of card and putting it through, but every time I do that they're moving, and so now I've just got a really lovely eclectic pattern of 5s and 3s all over my card here, and they're all overlapping, and so this is the 3rd time I'm going to do it.
What is it, because you haven't been taping them down?
Yeah.
Right,
so now I'm going to tape them, and then we're going to have a 5 and a 3 to use. 3rd time lucky.
Okay.
So, you know, when you're doing this at home, don't just use a little bit of double-sided tape, and everything will end up happy for you, and you won't make the mess that I've just made.
Awesome.
But it's nice to share, isn't it, when we do those
Lovely.
things, because you can learn from them.
Yeah, absolutely. There's loads of people shopping. Lots of people letting me know what they're ordering at the moment as well. Remember as well to get over to the website, because remember on the birthday section of the website you've got all of those birthday deals that have been running for the entirety of the event but will end tomorrow. So it's a bit making your mind up time. Things like the amazing Gemini with £100 of freebies, 3 for 2 on paper pads and card packs, 25% off all call-out adhesive, amazing buy one get one free on our builder block systems if you are a soft crafter or a sewer. So there is so much going on over on the website. If you haven't had a chance to check it out yet, make sure you do before the end of tomorrow, when those prices go back up. And we always want you to get the best price.
We definitely do. Okay, so I'm just going... I mean, you use a sharp craft knife rather than a one that couldn't cut warm butter.
Is it like a donkey back leg one?
Honestly, we need a new blade in the knife. Let's we'll get that sorted out. But I'm hacking my way through here, and it'll be fine. You use a sharp. There we go. And I do need a new blade in my knife, but you're going to get the idea anyway. It's going to look all right in the end.
Absolutely.
So I've just cut along the score line. And that then gives me my 3 and my 5, which I'm going to put across the top. That gives me my 2 separate pieces. There we go. And so now what I've got is I'm going to move that one to one side. So we're not doing best dad anymore. We're doing a B35 dad. Oh, I need to cut another D. 1 second, because obviously I only have 1 D, don't I? So I'm going to get my big plates out. Look, because I've got a best add at the minute. So I need to put an extra D in. Can you see that? Joe. So I'm going to pop the D on there now.
Worries.
Actually, what I'll just mention while I do this, because I don't know if I mentioned it the first time round for you. Notice how I did best add rather than best dar. Now, the reason for that is you've then ended it where you want to end it with the same gap here.
Ah, perfect.
And so when you do that, then it's easier to fit this one in and give yourself a gap rather than having it all loaded up here and not nicely spread out. So always end your word and build back, start your word, build in, leave a gap, and then fill in the gap with the last letter as the last thing that you want to do when you're using it at home.
Absolutely awesome.
So I'm just gonna
Lots
run
of you
this
let
through
me know what
again.
you've gone for. Shelley in Massachusetts says, my first shipment ever arrived yesterday. A huge box. It's early Christmas here in Massachusetts. The snow is here as well. I'd love to know, Shelley, I'd love to know what you got for your first purchase. Do let me know in the comments. Jean says she's gone for some of the cardstock I've ordered during birthday week has arrived. Yay. Sam McDonald says she ordered this morning. Looking forward to getting to them. Hayley says I've ordered this set. Can't wait. Love these shows. Jeanette ordered these last night. Can't wait for it to arrive, which is brilliant. And loads of you just letting me know what you're for. Claire says I ordered the organizer bundle yesterday as well. I can't wait to get all of my new crafty purchases. Loads of you shopping and taking advantage of our deals. And Linda says ordered the tricolour markers. Can't wait for the delivery. Very busy on those tricolour markers. I'll give you another reminder of those in a few minutes. Right, how's it looking, Leann?
It's looking good, Joe. It's looking good. So now what I've got is just a full sheet of cardstock, and this could be your A4 or your US letter size. It's just a full sheet in half lengthways, which gives us the number plate size. And then I've got a nice piece of blue pearlescent cardstock, and this is from that 12 by 12 pads that we had on yesterday. They're absolutely fine, they're gorgeous. Or you could use your Centura Pearl if you wanted to, whichever you prefer. So I'm using my tape pen because that bundle that we've got on the show is truly fantastic value for money. So I'm doing a little bit of matting and layering so this lovely bright blue will show through. Now I've got my Best Dad with my 3-5. Honestly, Joe, I think that is a fantastic idea. Might be the best idea you've had on a craft show yet.
Really?
Yes, I think it's brilliant, Joe.
Amazing. I'm glad I came in today.
Just
for that alone.
I'm glad you came in just for that alone, because do you know what it does, Joe? It absolutely shows why this alphabet collection is the alphabet collection that you need at home, because how amazing is this? And being able to, it's not just the alphabets, it's the numbers, being able to put them together in this way to make something really quirky and unique. I just love that. I think it makes them stand out. You wouldn't see anything like this, not that we want to buy cards, but you would never see anything like this on the high street. And actually, if you are making and selling, see what I'm doing is just picking them up and folding them back on their left fold so they don't tear.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing here. I'm just following the left folds along. A pokey tool really does help with that. The other thing that can help is to use your ruler and fold back against your ruler like that, just for the score lines, just so that you don't rip them when you're doing it, and just follow the angle of the score line.
Top tip.
And push it back against it. Makes it easier, Joe, and just looks after it when you've done all of that effort of getting everything lined up and looking fab. See how that makes it much easier. Okay, another little top tip for you when you're doing it. And then I've got my 3 and 5, so I'm going to use my dotty tape pen for my 3 and 5 because I don't have those pre-glued. So a few dots on the end there, and the 3 is going to go over the top, and I've done these in black so that it looks like a number plate. There's the 3. Here's the 5. I love personalisation and customisation, Joe. And it is huge, isn't it? Everywhere on the high street still. And not only on the high street, but on all of the little, what do you call them? You know, the little sites where makers sell.
Etsy and those kind of places.
Well, I knew it was Etsy. I didn't know if I could say it. So Etsy for sure, where homemakers. I was trying not to say Etsy. I was thinking of another word for Etsy and I couldn't think of another word. Like a hobby site, a homemaker site, one of those.
An artisan seller's
that's
site.
Exactly what the words I was looking for, but they weren't coming in my head. If you're selling on those sites, being able to advertise that you can make this in custom for whoever it is, I think you'll be inundated with these types of things, especially when it comes to Father's Day, Mother's Day, Christmas, birthdays for people. You know, just really something very different that's going to stand out from the crowd. And because this has a full angel policy, it's entirely designed by Crafters Companion designers. That means that you have full angel policy, and full angel policy means make and sell and make as much money as you like from the things that you've sold, as many as you want, and have fun doing it, where you don't have to worry about any confusing licenses. In fact, we would actively encourage you to do that, because what it does do is give you maximum use out of the product that you've bought, and we would like you to do it and then tell us how successful you've been. And if our products have helped with that, we are absolutely thrilled, because Crafters Companion is an entrepreneurial business at heart, with our owner and our founder Sarah, and if you can do a little bit of that yourself with your crafty stuff at home, we would actively encourage it. Joe, that looks so much nicer than the... I mean, my first one was nice. This was nice. Great. Look, I like that.
Yeah.
That's lovely. But look at that. Now that really looks
like a number plate now, doesn't it?
Really looks like a number plate now. How fabulous. I love it. Thank you.
You're going to be able to create that yourself at home as well, which is awesome. Shelley says, she's come back to me, Shelley. She says she bought the Gemini Junior, the Mini, all the goodies. She thinks she may have shot from every show so far, and she made platinum in 2 days. That's how double points helps, isn't it? Right, should we do a giveaway then? Let me locate my bingo balls. I found them. They're very firmly attached today. There we are. I've got my bingo balls. Let me just remove those, pop those over there. Right, let me find the right bag. So it's going to be bag number 1 we're after. Oh, that's bag number 2. And we want bag number 1. This is bag, number 1. Oh, now it's on my microphone. There we go. It's all going so smoothly today. In here, there's loads of the colour Easter pad. There's gorgeous schmedlings in here as well. Lots of embossing folders, a whole host of different wonderful bits. I'm going to lay that down because it's all going to end badly otherwise. And the winner is from Facebook, and it is Clarissa Hartsfield. Clarissa Hartsfield, congratulations. You are the winner, and you are going to be bingo ball 071. So let me grab that. Let me pop that down there. You need to drop us an email, please, Clarissa, to prizes@crafterscompanion.com. That is prizes@crafterscompanion.com. You have qualified to go into the grand prize draw for tomorrow, and it's going to be, you don't have long to wait. Then you will tune in tomorrow, and someone will win the grand prize draw with that wonderful wheelie bag, and there's a builder block and all sorts of wonderful things in there, which is absolutely awesome. Now, remember, if you want to go for it, let me run you through the different options again of getting these. Remember also, everyone that spends over £10 or $10 is going to receive that awesome free gift, and it is the left fold alphabet. It is the ampersand and the hashtag for you. If you're spending over £10 or $10, you get that. If you're spending over £50 or $50, you get the tricolour aqua markers. I'll tell you about those in just a second. Alphabets, let's go through. So let me just explain to you again exactly what you are getting included. And it's up to you how you get hold of these, because there's a lot of different ways of you getting it. $29.99 or $39.99 gets you just the alphabet on its own, which is here. It's the A to Z. We are around about a third now of the stock of this totally sold out and gone. If you're going for it on its own individually, the details are there on your screen. You can also get the numbers as well. The numbers also 30% sold out on the numbers. So make sure you grab those. As you can see, you've got those in there, which is absolutely awesome. And then what we've got are a couple of different stamp and die sets, which are going to enable you to finish this into a full project, which is brilliant. So you've got Joyful Birthday, which is this one just here. And then you've also got this collection here, which is your Heartfelt Wishes. Both of those on their own, $14.99. When you buy the big collection, essentially, before club discount, what you're getting is you're getting one of the stamp and die collections totally free of charge. So it's definitely worth getting them in that configuration. £59 or $70. If you're a platinum member, $47.20 or $56, which is absolutely awesome. Far and away, the busiest option is our full collection at the moment. It's the one we had much bigger stock of, but 30% of that collection has now sold out and gone as well. So if you want that, you will need to be quick. Now, because you're spending over £50, if you're a platinum member, you're going to need to spend another £2.80 to get yourself up to £50 or $50. Then you're going to get that free tricolour marker. But I know what you're going to do. You're going to get the tricolour marker, and you're just going to think to yourself, I need the whole collection. Well, you're in luck, because we've got a fantastic deal for you on the whole collection. 45% of it is sold out. I want to just show you what you've got. So what you've got in here is one pen, And each pen has 3 different colours in it. So one marker has 3 pens in it, which is awesome. And the colours in each pen have been curated so as though they blend and work beautifully together. So within the Great Outdoors, you've got the rich floral. In the rich floral, you've got purple, hot pink and heather. These blend together beautifully. Then also at the same time, they've been put with other pens which have complementary colours that are going to work in there and have been curated so as you have an entire colour palette to work from. So this is what you're getting in here. In the Great Outdoors, you're getting the Botanic Natural, the Cool Marine and the Rich Floral as well. Then what you're getting here in the Floral Meadow is Bright Floral, Warm Fiery and the Fresh Verdant as well. Next up, you've got the Colour Basic, which is the Warm Primary, the Cool Primary, and the Complementary. And then finally as well, you've got the Essential Neutrals, which is your earthy neutral, your rich neutral, and your grey neutral as well. Absolutely gorgeous colours. Don't forget as well, you're actually getting the storage included in there as well, which is absolutely awesome. Such a busy show on those yesterday, Leanne. They really are a bit of a game changer, aren't they? They kind of are for watercolour, I guess, what I forgot the name of it. Tri-blend pen was for alcohol.
Yes.
How can I forget the name of Tri-blend? What's wrong with me? It's Fake Friday, you know. That's what's going on.
It is Fake Friday and it's also catching. It's because I forget everything, Joe. Now, I'm going to make a card, but I was looking, I've done this with my quick dry and I've used the little stamps that come in the little butterfly and floral version of that accessory set,
Right.
which is the name I keep forgetting. I'm going to have a look at it and tell you. Comes in the Heartfelt Wishes collection. And I thought, you know, those little stamps are fabulous. I wonder if they'll work with my Tricolour Aqua. And so I got one to try. And they do. They work really well. So when with your Tricolour Aquas, you can use these as a ink pad as well as using them as just a method to colour in. And you can make yourself fabulous little watercolour backgrounds using the stamps and your Tricolour markers and just layering them all up. It will actually, you know, it'll work really, really well. I'm loving the idea of doing this, Joe. And because you've got those carefully curated colours that we keep talking about in each marker, then you can confidently just go ahead and do this and know that the colours that you choose on all of the different little stamps are going to work and work really, really well. Now, I'm looking, just as we do this, I've found it, for my spritzer that we had last night. Because what I'm thinking I'm going to do here is just a little background with these and then use this as a stamp, put little stamps all over, and you know, you'll take more time when you're doing it at home. I'm just going to pop a few down so we can see what it's going to look like. And then I'm going to spritz it. And all of the colours will move because we get that lovely, lovely look with Tricolour Aqua. And you know, last night in Colour Me Happy, you see me do all of the fabulous demonstrations with them. And if you didn't see it, get your pens because you'll miss out if you don't, and then go back and watch that show with all of the different things that you can do with them, and create some really exquisite and interesting and different little backgrounds in there. See, I'm just picking up all of the different little florals, and I'm not going to do the whole thing because we want to have a look at how the left fold alphabets work as well. But I thought it would be nice just to take a minute and have a look at how. This is what we mean about a crafter's companion when we say everything you've got, and I love the fact you call it stash rediscovery, don't you, Joe? Everything we've got will work together, and you can start to put things together that you wouldn't normally think of putting together and really have a good time with it. Now, I've done that on a piece of watercolour card. Now I've got my spritzer. So to make myself a really nice background, what I can start doing is this.
Oh, I love this.
And look how it moves. They all start to move around and they'll move together. Now, and that's got the sparkle in, if you remember. They'll keep moving and you'll get this really lovely watercolour look as they move around. You would lay them all up and they'll all intermingle with each other. But look at how much they'll move when you do that. And it's got that lovely shimmer in now. You can do that. So you can lay them all up with those little stamps in there, make your backgrounds, and then die cut your letters into it if that's what you'd like to do.
How awesome. That's a great idea.
They're fabulous.
Really love that. Inspired Dreams just make me chuckle on YouTube. Says, I've already bought all my holiday presents for myself during the birthday week. I will be handing them different items to my family members for them to wrap and surprise me with. over Christmas. I think that's a great idea. Get your own presents. You know, do the shopping for yourself. You know, you definitely get what you love. Rebecca says the tricolours are on her list. Mariah says, well, looking forward to getting these markers. Ordered them last week. I've done watercolour for years. It's so fun. And Tommy says the pens are amazing. Very busy on the pens again. Also very busy on that brand new launch day. Remember, it is a launch day because it is the Crafters TV exclusive launch of this left fold alphabet. Why do I want to call it trifold all the time? My head's been trying to call it trifold all the time, Leanne.
I think it's because we're so excited about our tricolour markers.
That's what it is, isn't it?
And so because we've been talking about them a lot, I think it's just in our head, because I've been doing the same thing actually, Joe. And it's very easy to do, isn't it, when you're talking about a few different things all at once. So I think it is because of the tricolour marker. Now, I'm just stamping a little background now, and so I'm using those stamps which come with that Heartfelt Wishes collection.
How important is it that you get the Heartfelt Wishes and the birthday one included? What difference is it going to make, Leanne, to your crafting?
It's going to make a huge difference because it gives you all of the accessories that you need to work with. Oh, I've got some stuff on my rocker block which is stopping my...
You've got a mucky rocker block?
I've got a mucky rocker block. I need a new one. I'm going to get a new one because that one's got something on it.
What needs that now? A bit of a cleaning, some warm soapy
water? So that
water?
just needs some warm soapy water, and when you've done it with warm soapy water, it will start to work again perfectly. So you see now my stamp that was falling off before is behaving nicely. Awesome. So it might be that I've gotten, I don't know, some glue on there, something from when I've been crafting, and what that does is then stop the cling of this clear stamp clinging to it, and you don't want that.
Fire Blue, Leanne, has just given. Fire Blue's dropped into the comments. I love it. I'll take this. She says, Joe looks so handsome in blue and glasses. Woo, Fire Blue, you can stay. 100%. Thank you for that.
Fancy. I think you do suit blue, actually. I like
Thank
you in your
you.
orange shirt.
Do you?
I do.
It's kind of washed out a bit though.
Has it?
And do you know what I've realised? What I keep buying, Leanne? I buy a lot of linen blend shirts, right? And that is nice because they're very cool and light. But the problem is, in the winter, you put a coat on. You put a coat on for 5 minutes in a linen blend shirt. You take it off, completely creased. You look like you've been asleep in it.
That's very true.
So I need to stop buying them.
Yeah, that is very true.
Insight into my shopping habits there for you.
I don't buy a lot of linen for that very reason because I can't stand not looking ironed. I have to look ironed.
Well, and foolishly, I've just bought linen bedding for both rooms as well. Which, I mean, that's always going to look... It's comfy, super comfy.
And cool.
And cooling, yeah, and very natural, which is lovely. But I'm going to be there, aren't I, with a steam iron every single day when if someone comes round. No one's coming round at the moment, plot twist, because the way things are. So it'll be fine.
It will be fine. It will. But just get one of those little handheld ones, you know, the steamers.
Yeah.
That just... Not
Well,
an actual iron, the steamer.
I've got one of those, you know, the steam iron that's on the body with the tank, and then it has a thing, and you can just plug it in the bedroom, and you can just go over, you know, take it over.
Of course you can.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, that would be lovely.
While you're there. I love ironing. It's one of my favourite things to do.
Pardon?
I love ironing. You can see because I've got one of those big irons that's like, it's amazing.
Yeah, I have got one of them, but I don't love using it. I've got one of them because it makes it easy and quick.
Yeah, I love it.
No, I don't like ironing. In fact, I don't iron. Like on a weekly basis, I don't do ironing.
Oh,
no, we
so
just
what
wash
do you
the
do?
clothes, shake them out, hang them up, hope that the creases drop out, and then when you come to put it on, if the creases haven't dropped out, I'll give it a quick with the iron.
Oh.
But that's it.
And that's your lot.
That's my lot. I'd rather
dues.
scrub bathrooms than iron. Really, I hate it.
Yeah.
So I have finished stamping my back. I just thought I'd share an insight into my life too. I've stamped this little background using those stamps and our quick dry inks, which you can see there. And then you've seen me cut this before, so you don't really need to see me do it again. But what I've done, unless you would like to, of course. Should I cut them again, Joe?
Should you cut them again? I don't think you need to
No,
be honest.
okay. So what I've got here then is it cut out, and you can see I've used my free gift ampersand. Can you see how that's got a sparkle on there now? I don't know if you can. Can you see the sparkle shimmer? I sprayed the clear sparkle on there from last night, and I've given that a lovely shimmery background. I'm just going to go for a little wander and get myself a Harmony Water Reactive ink pad.
You have a little wander, you treat yourself. Loads of you are still chatting away with me. I haven't had any obscure names for a little while, so keep getting those into me. Diana says her granddaughter 11 loves Leann. She watches to learn how to use the markers that I buy her. Oh, that's so cute of you. Charlotte says, Joe and Leann, you are so funny this morning. And Hannah Law says, Leann makes it all look so easy. It is easy. Honestly, I know we say that, but I think when you've got amazing products, it does make everything that little bit easier for you, which is awesome. Are you back?
I'm back. Hi, I'm ready. So I've been and got myself a nice Harmony Water Reactive ink pad. And then what I'm going to do is just show you how I get some definition on these alphabets using a scrap piece of cardstock. And just for that last comment, these dies are incredibly easy to use. It could not be more simple, and you can absolutely do this your home itself. There really isn't any skill. You put them down, they cut, except for on the left-hand side, you fold them out, you've made a card. That is difficult as it is. Now I've got my Harmony Water Reactive, and I want to make this letter stand out. So you see what I've done with a scrap piece of cardstock is protect it from the base, because I don't want the colour to go everywhere. So I'm sliding it under the letter, and then I'm just popping the ink on that letter to make that stand out in a similar tone to I've stamped the background. And you can go as intense or as subtle as you like with that. See how much better that stands out now. And then you just keep doing that. You just keep moving along with your scrap piece of card on all of your little alphabets. And this is what I love about collections, alphabet collections like this, Joe. They're easy to use, they're inexpensive to buy, they give you all of the different technique, personalisation, customisation options. I mean, you've seen with this alphabet, we've made a happy birthday card that looked like Party Central. We've made a card which looks like a number plate for a dad. Now we're making a Mr. and Mrs. card using that lovely ampersand free gift with a custom stamped background and doing some inking. It really depends. The thing about a collection like this is it doesn't matter what your personal style is, what your stash is like at home, what your favourite technique is. This alphabet is going to work with all of the above for everybody, regardless of what they like to do. And it's going to allow you to use all of the different things that you've got at home. And it's also just going to give you that amazing personalisation and customisation for things that you wouldn't be able to do with a standard sentiment die, because that's all worked out for you. And not only that, it looks pretty special too. So you see, excuse me, by going round, I've been able to make my Mr. and Mrs. really stand out, and then I would just fold them. And then all I've done is a little bit of matting and layering on a lovely stepper card. As you can see there, I've stamped some of the butterflies that come in that same collection. So the butterfly stamps are there, that one. And also the die comes that matches that butterfly. So I've stamped and cut the butterflies out. And what we've got are just some really lovely little embellishments now. Oh, and can I just show you this on the butterfly? I must show you this because you might not know that this is the case. The butterfly cuts a floaty out wing, that butterfly die. Can you see that?
Love that.
Look, so your little butterflies cut those lovely floaty out wings, and so you can get really lovely little 3D butterfly dimensions on here. Do you know what? And this is the thing about our designers and our design here at Crafters Companion. With a little fiddly die like that, it would have been easy just to make it like this.
Just flat.
Just flat like that, and you would have still thought, oh, that's a really lovely little butterfly stamp that I've got for embellishment. But we don't leave it there. We add in all of those extra little pieces that are just going to give your project that little bit of extra dimension and thought and something special by making the little butterflies that will do that for you. And then you can just glue them all on with your 3D glue gel.
Absolutely awesome. Loads of you still comment away. Ray says, my hubby loves ironing. I'm like, you go for it. Absolutely. Why wouldn't you be? Torchicky8 says, oh, Leann, you are my heroine. I hate ironing. Anne says, totally with you, Leann. Why iron when you could be crafting?
Exactly.
Great point. Regina says, I'm always surprised when I use my Sparkle products for the first time. The broadcast doesn't do them justice. I think that's a really good point, actually, with all things Sparkle that we bring you. It is really hard to sort of get the same effect through the TV screen, they are much more sparkly when you have them in your own craft room. Charlotte's 5-time platinum. She's working on 6, buying bunches of things for her November birthday. Well, happy birthday for November, if I don't get a chance to congratulate you again, Charlotte. Joyce says, "Lo, I just bought a tiny new iron, only for crafting, not for ironing clothes." Paula says she's filling her basket for a 7th order for the birthday celebration. Do I need an intervention? I don't think so. Sheila says as well, my water reactive ink pads arrived on Wednesday. Looking forward to using those. Renee says, "Joe, my cat loves you." Good to know that I'm popular with the cats. She says when she gets on the TV, she has to watch you. She just doesn't do that with other people on the channel. How strange is that?
I think it's much. She obviously has a connection with you.
She does. Do you think it's because I'm quite furry myself? Do you think she thinks that we are, somehow connected?
Yeah, maybe she thinks. Maybe she thinks,
Maybe
that,
I started licking my hand or something. The connection would grow. Who knows?
maybe she's imprinted on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe she just thinks you mum, dad.
Maybe we need to go out, take her out for a catnip or something.
Yeah.
Maybe
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be lovely.
That looks absolutely gorgeous, Leann.
Doesn't it look lovely? And look at how 3D those letters look with that Mr. and Mrs. With that little bit of inking, and they're popping out of the card. That isn't a trickery of an inking technique where they look like they're popping out of the card. They are actually popping out of the card, and having them be able to do that and get all of that dimension in there.
Beautiful.
On a little stepper card with those accessories, stamping your own background, doing a little bit of inking. I mean, really, it just brings it to life. There is so much you can do a little bit, like we did with this one.
Yes.
Or we can do, like we did with the party one, which I will find in a second. Where have I put the party one? Oh, it's here. The party one. We can do that shaker card, happy. We can do the number plate using the numbers in there, or do all of your inking techniques as well. That's what I love about an alphabet collection like this, Joe. It really does open up all of the techniques, whatever your style, and gives you all of the customization.
Absolutely, it does. And the great thing is that they all look completely different. And this is the thing, you're going to be able to, I think the great thing about a collection like this is, less it's standalone. You're going to sit down with this collection and create something, and your sole motivation for creating that project will be this alphabet number set. However, you might be creating something with a Sarah signature Rose Garden collection and then bring this in, and then you can bring this in from lots of other projects that you're doing. So it can be the sole motivation for your projects. It can also complement, I think, and lift lots of projects using other ranges as well. So loads of different ways you're going to use it. Derek's been in touch. Derek, presenter Derek's just messaged me just to say, Joe, I'm ironing as we speak. Derek, you're a man after my own heart. I bet, Derek, now there's a man that I bet's got a very fancy iron, I bet he's got one of those ones, absolutely. Booper says, Joe, please tell Leann I would like a peekaboo door die so I could put a saying or an animal behind it, please.
Oh, nice idea.
Peekaboo door die.
A peekaboo door die. I absolutely understand what you mean by that, and you can leave that idea with me.
Awesome. Melissa's definitely a keepsake wedding card. Beautiful. Love a dimensional butterfly, says Therese. Dawn saying the butterflies are so cool. I'm going to call them flutterflies since the wings are 3D. And Laura says, what a beautiful wedding card, Leann. What a beautiful wedding card. Leann does such great demos. Clear why she's head of design for your amazing company. And Claire has just booked her holiday allowance for next October for the birthday weeks to make sure she doesn't miss any shows. Now that is the kind of dedication that I am here for, Claire. Right, let me recap the glitter card for you because it is really busy. It's the part of our luxury card packs. Now you can get these on a 3 for 2, which is awesome. And what you're going to get is you get the glitter card. So you get 10 sheets of the awesome glitter card. Then you get the mirror card, which is really shiny, and then you get 10 sheets of that, and then 10 sheets of the matte mirror card, which is less shiny, but it's got that really lovely like brushed aluminium finish to it. It's really, really gorgeous. The red one's exceptionally busy at the moment. The other one that's exceptionally busy, I think it's all of you Christmas crafters out there, the other one that's exceptionally busy is the green as well. So you've got the glitter there, the mirror, and then also that gorgeous matte mirror card in there too. If you want to go for those $9.99 or $15.95, they are on a 3 for 2, a 3 for 92. The other way. I have to start that way. They're on a 3 for 2. Otherwise, it Goes really wrong if you do it the other way. Right, let me. Leann's over there. Phones for you. Like, there was a really famous advert. Do you remember the Phones for You advert with Scary Mary?
I do. That was
and
fantastic.
It was Phones for You. That's okay. Anyway, just move on, Joe. Right, the alphabets. Let me show you the. Leann, look at Leann over there trying to work it out. Right, let's go back through it. Let me start with the alphabet. Really busy on the alphabet. I'm going to go through the individuals first, and then I'm going to hit you with that awesome multiply that you've got. So the alphabets. I love that it's a really. Do you know what? It's quite an impactful font. This one. Do you know what it reminds me a little bit? It's a bit like the Hollywood sign. Leann.
Yes.
We could do a Hollywood sign card. There's another thing you could do. What an incredible... And you could have it on little legs as well. You could imagine... Hashtag what?
Hollywood.
Hashtag Hollywood.
Yeah, you could do hashtag Hollywood.
And then you could do a Hollywood sign. There's
On
so much
legs.
you could do. This is the international sign for on legs, apparently. Hashtag Hollywood on legs. So you've got that there. The other great thing about it is really clear and legible. And also... I know it seems silly to talk about a font as being feminine or masculine. What I mean is you can really pretty it up if you wanted to, or you could do it in craft card, put it on a card with lots of like spanners and drills and screwdrivers and stuff on it, and then you've got a completely different look and feel. So there's loads of different ways that you're going to be able to use that, which is awesome. That is available to you. Then what you've got is the numbers. So you've got all your numbers in there. If you want to go for the left fold numbers, $14.99 or $19.99. Then what you've got are the two stamp and die collections. So you've got this one here, which is Joyful Birthday, and that's going to enable you to create banners and bunting and balloons and cupcakes and a whole host of different wonderful things. And then finally, you've also got this one here, which is the Heartfelt Wishes, which is really awesome. You've got all your different stamps in there, your dies, of course, to cut them out, leaves, and the schmetterlings, the lovely schmetterlings with the floaty wings as well. And you've got the banners and the sentiments, everything you need. Very busy across all of the individual items. Busiest, though, is, of course, the large bundle. Derek sent me a picture of his iron. It is very impressive. I'll share it with you in a moment. If you're going for the big collection, this is how you get the best deal, which is awesome. £59 or $70. Club Inspire Platinum members, $47.20 or $56 if you want to go for this. Everyone says $15.96 or $29.96. Club Inspire Platinum members, you of course are going to save even more than that. If you're in the US, in essence, when you buy the bundle together in the US, you get 1.5 of your embellishing stamps and dies completely free of charge, which I think is really, really awesome. Right, Leann, well, don't forget, I nearly forgot myself. 2 more giveaways still to do for you as well before the end of the show. So stay social, keep commenting with us. Right, I'm going to get this picture of Derek's iron and send it to Adam, and we'll show you everyone what Derek's iron looks like. I know you desperately want to know. Leann, what would you like to share with us next?
I thought let's just have a look at how to do a very simple but very beautiful and impressive card. And you know what I love at the minute is I am sending lots of cards to friends and loved ones at the moment, which are literally just to say hi, because I can't see you at the moment. I'm not meeting you as like I used to. I'm not coming to visit. And isn't it lovely just to send something happy and sunny and gorgeous like this to say hi? Just a note to say I miss you or whatever it is. Just a lovely little simple card like this. I just think it's beautiful, Joe, and really quick and easy to do. Now, if you haven't seen, and I'm sure you have because we're all huge fans of a Z card here at Crafters Companion, if you haven't seen how to make one before, I just want to show you how easy it is. And mine's already made and matted and laid up here, but you'll still be able to see how simple it is. So I've got a sheet of card, and on that sheet of card, I've done a half fold score on the full sheet. So that's still attached at the moment. A half fold score, and then I've scored it back. So it folds back on itself, which gives you that concertina look there. Then what I've done is take my craft knife and ruler, and I've trimmed 2 inches from the bottom, which is how I get those separated. And then they have been matted and laid with black and that lovely bright sunshine yellow card. What you do now, once all of that's happened, is simply turn that round. so that it's in the opposite direction. So we've just rotated it. And that gets you ready now to make your Z fold card. So with my tape pen, I'm going to add my adhesive onto this first panel. So I'm doing my glue and flick to get the glue on there. And then I'm going to add my adhesive on the opposite side here, glue and flick with my tape pen.
Glue and flick, tell us about that.
Glue and flick, right, so glue and flick, if I get here's a spare piece of card to show you. When you're using your tape pens, what you would never do is glue and then lift vertical, because you pull the tape away. So what you always do is flick to the side, and that cuts the glue tape for you. Glue and flick, glue and flick. And that means you've always got a tape pen which you get right to the bottom of, because your glue is so sticky. If you lift vertical at that point, you'll pull the glue out, and then it's harder because the glue's gone all the way back here to get the tape pen running again.
Awesome, thanks for that.
You're welcome. Now then, what we do is we take this piece that we've left in the orientation, we cut it off, and we stick it over the top. So there we go, we're sticking that there. Glue and sticking that there on the glue in that corner. And now when we fold this, that creates very simply for us our Z fold card. That could not be more simple, could it? Really very easy. And with that striking contrast of colours for your matting and layering, I think looks really impressive.
Yeah, I love that. And I do love a Z fold as well. I think they're a really, really awesome, impressive card. And I think the thing is, Leann, they always look more difficult than they necessarily are.
I would agree with you 100%. Now I've made a little square mat and layer to put in the centre there, which is going to be for my high word. So I'm just doing my glue and flick again. And you see I always flick at the end when I'm using my glue, and then make sure I've got that in the right place. So that's getting stuck there. There we go. And then what I've done is a little mat and layer of black card, and you don't need to see me do this because you've seen me do it few times on the show. I've used my H and my I, and I've cut my little high word, and that's going to get stuck onto this little black mat here. And I think these would be, well, I don't think, I know, these would be very quick to make if you want to send one to everybody in the family because you haven't seen them for a while. You've seen how easy that Z fold was. Just add another 5 minutes to that to do your matting and layering, because it's not difficult matting and layering. You just need a good trimmer, a good guillotine to do that. And then cut your letters out again, as you've seen me do when we did Best Dad, with my H and I, and trim them off with your craft knife, exactly as you've seen me do. And then we're going to pick those off, and we're going to glue them in place over the top of this little white topper that I've got here. So I've got my H in place, and then I can fold that back so that it stands out. And then I want to do the same for my I, for high.
Oh, I love that.
It's nice, isn't it?
Really lovely.
And then we're just going to glue that on top. So tape and flick, tape and flick, tape and flick. Always flick with your tape pen. That's going to go on here.
How striking is that? When, you know, it's quite a simple selection of colours, but really does give you an awesome, awesome result. Terry Sue says, I think 80% of the reason I love these shows is everyone's contribution of their different ideas. Cindy says, Joe, you and Leann have made my Saturday. What will I do when you aren't here tomorrow? Don't you worry about that, because you have got, and that, is it Ben and Sarah tomorrow, so they will absolutely 100% keep you entertained. Where Linda says, where else can you go and have people share pictures of their iron? Good point, Linda, indeed.
It's a fantastic point, actually.
It really is.
Right, so there we go. I just trimmed off my black mat. Did you see that? Because I wanted to see the yellow all around the outside. I didn't want to cover it over. So I've got my Just a Note now, which is from the stamp set. And that is from the... Oh, it's that one I'm really loving. I'm using this stamp set a lot. This one is from the Heartfelt, I think it was.
Awesome.
Yes, Heartfelt Wishes. So I've stamped my Just a Note, and I've done a little black mat and layer with it. So we're going to glue that in place up here. And then what I've done is stamp myself some little embellishments using that fantastic set again, where I've got my little flowers, and I've just stamped myself 3 of those. And then I've die cut myself using my green textured cardstock, some little leaves from that collection, and we're just going to make a little arrangement of those in the corner. And then I've got one of the little 3D butterflies from that collection as well, where I can lift up the wings and have that there. So I've stamped and die cut that too, Joe.
Just to let everyone know, if we don't come back for the second show after the break, maybe it'll be because we've blown away. Can you hear the weather out there?
I know,
It's
really...
like the Wizard of Oz out there. I'm sure I've just seen a Scotty dog flying around. It's absolutely howling out there. So I'm not sure you can hear it. The weather is atrocious today in the northeast. In fact, it's been atrocious all week, hasn't it? Generally in the north. I've had to have the lights on indoors all week in the middle of the day. It's so dark out there. But we're channeling the fun and the positivity and the sunshine here on Crafters TV, because that is what we like to do. Stephanie says, great card. You won't find anything like that in a store, which is a great point. Deborah says as well, since March I've been sending my dearest friends a card every week because I miss them so much. Of course, each card is homemade and original, and they just love getting them. What a really lovely thing to do. Maria says, well, I need to quit my job and be independently wealthy so I can watch Crafters TV, shop and craft all day, every day. That is the dream, isn't it? I think that's the aspiration for all of us, Maria. Inspired Dream says, Leann, the tape pen flick is an absolute critical tip. It is the crafty equivalent of the bend and snap, isn't it? That is what it is.
I need to see that movie.
Do you not... Have you not seen Legally Blonde?
I do. I love it. I need to watch it again. Is what I mean. I've watched
and snap.
I think your snap needs to be higher.
Do you?
Yeah.
Hang on. See if I think that maybe the bend needs to be lower.
But that's right. Snap. That's
do you not think
snap.
it's gone a bit like? It's gone a bit. Do you not think it's gone a bit Michael Jackson Thriller though towards the end?
But the snap does come high.
It does, doesn't it?
The snap's like this, so it's like snap. See, I can't bend. I'm on my step. But it's bend. I'm going to do it. Bend. Snap.
There you go. That is it. So the glue, the tape pen flick is absolutely the bend and snap of the crafty world. Leann is so inspiring, says M. Weisman. Jordan says, thank you, Leann, for the explanation with the Z fold. I've been wondering for the longest time how I can do it. And there you are. You know, Jordan.
There we go. I think that is a really happy little high card for all of your friends and family that you're not being able to see at the moment. And you can write a little note, write a little message on the back, keep them up to date with what's happening in your life. And I just think it's a really happy little thing to receive in the post.
Do you know what, Leann?
What?
Do you know what? For an extra special one for this next winner, I've had an idea.
Go on.
Let's pop that high card in this bag.
Yeah, should we let's write on it,
Sign
Joe.
it. You sign it, I'll sign it.
Yeah.
I'll put it in this bag.
I'm doing it now.
And then that way, I just thought, because it matched the bag so beautifully, I thought that way, because normally we can't send things out, right, because it's very difficult for us to post stuff at the moment, especially to the US. But I thought, do you know what? This bag's going to get posted anyway. So why not? Let's pop an extra one in. We won't do it for any of the others, so this will be like a really special one, this one. Whoever's won this one will get something really, really special. How about that? Right, I'll draw it anyway whilst you're just doing that. So, bag 2 is going to Rose Breyer Studio on YouTube. You are the winner. Bingo ball G58. Let me get the pen as well, and I'm going to sign this for you in a moment, and we'll pop this in here. Actually, I'm going to sign it now. Let me just do this, and then we'll pop it into here. So there you go. In it goes, and then you'll hopefully you'll get it. Hopefully when it goes over the office, someone doesn't take it out, but I'm pretty sure it's in there. Rose, you need to make sure you email us, please, prizes@crafterscompanion.com. I need to find my bingo balls as well. Now, which bingo ball number did I say you were? G58. There we are. G58, in that goes, and we'll give that a good old rummage. There you are. Now, you are in the grand prize draw for Sunday as well, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. Oh, Rose, there you go. I'm glad you... we've got to put a little card in there as well. Apparently, my bend and snap looks a lot like the Monster Mash. Rude. Now, do you want to see Derek's iron? I know it's a hotbed of topic here on Crafters TV. Here it is. Now, I must admit, that is exactly the kind of iron that I thought it was going to be. It's a very fancy iron, that one, isn't it,
Yes,
Leann?
if that iron had a name, it would be called Derek.
Would be called Derek.
Maybe
we need to find a name for Derek's iron. If you want to name Derek's iron, maybe we can have a naming ceremony for it. Janine sent us some pictures in, and she sent this photo in. Her and her daughter are carving pumpkins. Now, I do know her daughter's name, and it has completely slipped my mind, so I'm going to have to apologise. But they, Leann, how awesome are they? Look at that one on the right.
Oh my word, that is some serious pumpkin carving right there.
It is epic pumpkin carving. I love it. I love the forehead on the skull. It looks like it's got like a butterfly or a it's just
It's like a Day of the Dead.
It is like a Day of the Dead one, isn't it?
Yes. It's like a Day of the Dead skull on a pumpkin, which is just incredible. That's what I want.
Absolutely incredible. I'm not much of a pumpkin carver.
Well,
do you know what? For the next show, should we get people to send in their pumpkin pictures?
Yes.
For our next show with Tiffany.
I love that idea.
And I think if you want to send them in, don't send them in, or you could send them in now actually if you want. What we'll do is we'll hold on to them and we'll show them in our second show, so 4 p.m. Here on in the UK, midday on the East Coast. Send them into us, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and we'll share some of your pumpkin pictures as we go through the show. Did you know that pumpkin pictures? Do you know where the tradition of pumpkin carving comes from, Leann?
No.
So it was actually an Irish thing originally, and it was not pumpkin carving; it was turnip carving.
Oh, I'm so pleased you've said that, because I just thought we were poor.
No.
So when I was little, we never carved a pumpkin, we carved a turnip.
Yeah.
But it took us 2 weeks
But
to
you
carve
didn't put
the
a
turnip.
candle in them, did you? And they look really, really, they look really spooky. I've seen some pictures of them.
But they're hard.
So hard.
It takes 2 weeks to get all of the inside out of the turnip. And
absolutely.
then sometimes we used to do it to a big potato.
A baked potato?
A big potato.
Oh.
If we couldn't find enough turnips.
Couldn't get a turnip, you just do it with a big potato?
Yes, that's what we used to do with a spoon.
Ooh.
I was deprived as a child. I was deprived.
I've got to imagine, I can imagine just putting a tea light in there and end up with a roast potato. It sounds
Honestly,
delicious.
I had to carve a potato.
Oh, do you remember having your first pumpkin in later life?
I
feel like Leann's regressing her chart. I feel like we need to move on. Right, back to the alphabet. Really busy. It's actually kind of neck and neck now. It's equally busy across the individuals as it is across the main collection. 35% has gone on absolutely everything, including the individuals. Now, it's up to you. You can build your own bundle. You can go for just kind of a nuts and bolts, dip your toe in, or you can go for the lot, get the big bundle and get the best value. If you want going for individuals, there's some options for you here. You're not going to throw yours around like we have as well. We've had an accident here, Leann.
Oh, uh-oh.
I had an accident on the board.
Oh.
I've got a droopy V.
Oh, you don't want a droopy V. I'll come and fix it for you later.
Yeah, thank you. Do you know what I didn't realise as well? And I've just realised. Oh, no, it's fine. I'm moving on. Right, $29.99 or $39.99 if you want to get those. Don't forget as well, you can get the numbers as well. So if you want to get the numbers, absolutely you can. Here they are for you, $14.99 or $19.99. And then you've got 2 different stamp sets here for you as well. Now these stamp and die sets, I should say, these stamp and die sets have been specially designed to go with these numbers and alphabets. So you've got Heartfelt Wishes, which is this one just here, which is awesome. You've got all your different stamps and dies on there. And then you've also got this one here, which is your Joyful Birthday. And that one there, $14.99 or $19.99. Talking of birthdays, when is in the gallery? Erin, when's your birthday? October 9th. Oh, we just missed it.
Oh.
It was the day that Erin started here at Crafters Companion. It's a sign. Best birthday gift she's ever had. There you are. Adam as well. Adam, July the 5th, the day after Independence Day. That is right, isn't it? Awesome. Just checking. Leann, you're an early part of the year, aren't you? March.
No.
April.
No.
May.
No.
February.
No.
When is it then?
January.
I knew it. I did say it was an early. I said early part of the year, didn't I? I was close, and then I really lost it. January the
15th.
15th, 10 days before my mum.
Oh,
there you are.
Capricorns. Is she Capricorn or Aquarius?
I don't know.
I'm Capricorn.
You're a
I'm
Capricorn.
Yes.
I'm a Libra, but I'm not sure. Yeah, some people are really into star signs, aren't they? I'm not one of those people. I do like them, and I actually think sometimes when you look at them, there's a lot of truth in it. I'm digging myself a hole, so I'm going to move on. Susan says Derek's iron could be called Fe, F-E, as it's this period. This is very clever, right? Do you know why? Because Fe is the periodic symbol for iron. Boom, as Tiffany would say.
Oh, that
Boom.
is clever.
Derek Ron. I don't know what this says. Derek Ron the Great. ... Est iron in the land is what it could be called according to Jancy. Michelle says Derek's iron could be called Branding for branding iron.
Oh, all these people are far cleverer than I am. Far cleverer
It
than I am.
could be called Iris the Iron, Brenda's hot cousin. Brenda the spray box's hot cousin. Hot cousin? She did that. There could be Brenda's hot cousin.
Yes.
Yes. Right, we're having too much fun, Leann. What would you like to share with us next? I need to calm down.
You do.
I need to calm down. We've still got another show to go. And Tiffany's going to be here later, so it's going to be triple trouble.
We're going to have so much fun. Honestly, it's wonderful. But do you know what? This is what it's about, Joe. It's a birthday celebration. It's 15 years of Crafters Companion. It's amazing product and good friends, crafting with good friends at home. And I think that's just joyous that we can all share in that fun together. And we are absolutely the truest, most interactive, live channel coming into your home when it comes to craft shopping, which is absolutely fantastic. I love that. I thought we'd make a gift box for a 17-year-old. And then I also wanted to show you that you don't have to just use your alphabets in a straight line. You can start positioning them in quirky formats if that's what you want to do. So I've got my number 17 here because I'm making it for a sweet 17th birthday. And that's the other good thing, Joe. You can get sweet 16 birthday cards and gift boxes and 18 and 21 out there on the high street if that's what you want to do. You won't find a 17 one anywhere, but what if you want to send something lovely to somebody who is 17? This set allows you to do that. It is about customization for any name, any number, any occasion, all the way through the year for everybody, because they are the dies that can be used in a masculine format, in a feminine format, in a grungy format, in a floral, in a rainbow, in a sparkly, in a non-sparkly, just whatever you want. And that's the joy of these things. These are the things that you have in your stash and become a real core staple in your stash. It's not a fashion item or a trend item or something that you're going to use for 3 weeks and never use again. It's something that you're going to have in your stash and be using for the next 25 years when you're crafting, because actually this alphabet font and these numbers will not go out of style. They will always be usable and you'll always go back to them. So it's not a trend item you're buying. It's like buying a craft knife or a ruler or your glass mat or, you know, any of those real core tools that you've got that you have to have for crafting. That is what this collection gives to you, I think, Joe. And that's why I always love to invest in these types of die sets, because they just keep on giving in that way. Right, so I've cut out my 17. You see, I've given it a little fold already. And now I'm going to just use my tape pen to get those in place. There we go. And I'm going to pop that. So we've got that craft card on the show as well, haven't we? Where that's on quite a good deal. So I'm using the craft card here. So there's my number 17 already done. And now I'm going to put my box together. So I've got the base of my box here, and then I've got the top in a lovely cream cardstock. And I have done this with my Ultimate Pro. And we had a fantastic show with our Ultimate Pro, didn't we, earlier in the week?
Oh,
with
yes,
that
it was
USB.
It was on Thursday morning, I believe. Well, morning, the 1 p.m, 8 a.m. show on Thursday. Go back and watch that. And that's a really good point, then. You go back and watch any of our shows back at any time over on our website. If you really want to be able to find something quickly and easily, say you've bought this alphabet today and you think, I want to be able to find it immediately, share this on Facebook if you're watching on Facebook, or bookmark it on YouTube, and you'll be able to come back to it. Also, the way in which we store them on the website has changed. So the pictures of what were made in the show are now the thumbnail on the website, so it's really easy for you to go back and find what it was, what it is that you're after, which is awesome. But pretty much every show we've ever done, which is what, 14 months worth of shows now here since Crafters TV was born, is there for you over on the website.
I love
Where's
that.
the time gone now?
Where has the time gone?
I've been here since the end of January, and it feels like it was yesterday.
Really? So we're celebrating your anniversary very soon.
Soon? Yes, maybe I can have my anniversary. I'll have my own anniversary.
Yes, have an anniversary on we need to have Joe anniversary shows on Crafters TV.
Oh yes, now we're talking.
Oh, That is a party I'm turning up for. That would be amazing. Do you know what, Joe? I'm going to bake you a cake.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm going to bake you a first anniversary cake.
How awesome!
A coffee and
is
walnut
that?
because it's your favourite.
Yes, coffee and walnut. Come
Yes,
through.
with
Yes,
candles. And we're going to have a confetti cannon.
Oh, I love a confetti cannon.
I love a
do love a
confetti
confetti
cannon.
cannon. So this is a really good point. Connie Peltier on Facebook says, can you please explain High Street? I hear it referenced often here in the US. I'm not familiar. Great point. So the High Street, basically, it means retail. It's all we mean when we say the High Street, because retail in the UK, whereas you guys have lots of malls, what we have, every town has like a street in it, which is called the High Street, and that's where all the shops are. So every town has High Street. So is there one in Newton Aycliffe? I think there is actually one in Newton Aycliffe, High Street, Newton Aycliffe, and you'd always find lots of shops on the High Street. So that's why it's always called High Street now. But it refers to regular face-to-face bricks and mortar retail is what it means.
Yes, I was just about to say, in the USA, you tend to call it bricks and mortar.
Yeah.
Or I've also heard it called mom and pop stores.
More and what?
Mom and pop.
More.
Mom, M-O-M.
Mom and pop.
Mom
okay.
and pop.
I thought you said Mormon pop, like it was some sort of like, you know, pop music or something for a moment. Like Mormon disco or something. That's not what it is it?
That is fantastic. Mom and pop. Or bricks and mortar. I will enunciate for you, Joe.
I want to know what Mormon pop music's like now, though. That's what I'm getting
It's like
excited
regular
about.
pop music. Right, okay, so I've decorated my box all around. I've done some pretty matting and layering. I've used a craft card base and a cream card top. I've done a lovely, with our stitched edge dies, I've done a really lovely panel. I've cut my 17 into my patterned paper, but I can't see that 17 very well, Joe. It's
Why
not
is that?
standing out because it's on the patterned paper. So I have cut it again in some of that fantastic luxury cardstock. How gorgeous is this? I love that luxury cardstock, Joe.
It is gorgeous,
And I
really
don't know whether
gorgeous.
this colour's on the show, but any of the colours that we've got will work. And so I'm sticking this over the top. So remember, you just cut these out and then you cut along the fold, as you've seen me do a couple of times during the show, with your craft knife. And then a little glittery 17 here just makes this pop out lovely. There we go. And that stands out on that little gift box. And then I have got a little ribbon I've tied, and that's going to go on the side. So that can just go there with a bit of 3D glue gel. There we go. And then I've got one of those lovely butterflies. I do love these butterflies. Can you tell I'm using them in every single card's got one of these butterflies on. I just think they're so cute. And you stamp and die cut that yourself, and it's a beautiful little 3D embellishment, isn't it? So that's going to go on with a little bit of 3D glue gel as well.
Claire says Main Street in the US is the equivalent of High
Oh, Main Street.
Street. Main Street is
Yes,
the
and that would
equivalent
make
of the
sense
UK High
because
Street.
in Disneyland in Florida there is a Main Street.
There is a Main Street,
There's a
I
Main
remember
Street,
it.
yes. So that would make sense.
I'm desperate to go back to Disney. Is it now? Hang on, I always get this wrong. What's the one in Florida? Disney World or Disneyland? Disney World. I want to go back to Disney World so desperately. Can you imagine how exciting it was? You know how exciting it was as a kid. I know if you were lucky enough to go as a kid. I went when I was about 13. I went, and it was magical then. Imagine when you're like a self-confessed geek as an adult, how much better it's going to be. You're going to love it even more, I'm sure.
Do you know what? This is the thing that I am super excited about being a grandma for. I can't wait until Ada's old enough for us to do Disneyland first while she's a little small. That's what we did with Peter, my son. We took him to Disneyland when he was 4 because it wasn't too intense for him. Had a lovely time. And then we went and did Disney World when he was 9. And that was amazing. And I don't want to wish our life away, and it can take its time and take the 9 years to get there. But when we can take her, I'm going to relive it all again, and it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait.
I can't wait.
There
I'm
we
not
go.
coming with you, by the way. I'm going separately.
You-
I'm like, oh, I can't wait.
You
Like, I was
would
gonna
be
come
more
with-
than welcome to join us on that journey, as you well know. There is my gift box there, you can see. And I've got my lovely glittery 17, my little fly out butterfly, a little bow. We've used our craft card and our cream card. Wouldn't that be lovely just to have a lovely gift in there for somebody who's turning 17? Could be a little bracelet or a necklace, a pair of gloves, a scarf. Could just be some homemade chocolates if that's what you want to do. But it just makes that that gift a little more extra special. And on High Street, Main Street, you can't get things which are customised for numbers as readily as this. You're going to get your 18s, your 21s, your 40s, your 50s, all of those things that you would expect to see. Being able to customise for anybody's age on every occasion in the year is something which is fantastic with these alphabets and numbers, I think, Jo.
Absolutely, and the versatility, I think, is what you're really going to love about these, which is fantastic. Right, the winner of our third and final bag. It's a really good one, this. The winner of the third and final one is N35. N35 is... Honestly, what am I like? Jean Bannock, congratulations. Any prizes for guessing what number you are? N35. Can you tell it's my my last day of the week today? I've got yeah, I mean, I can't blame that. I really can't. Let's give those a good old stir and a mix, and I really hope that you are the lucky winner tomorrow. If you do win tomorrow, this is what you're going to win. Check out all of this awesome stuff. So you've got a Gemini in there, there's a builder block system, there's classic markers, an Ultimate Pro, there's absolutely loads of awesome stuff in there for you. Remember as well, everyone that's going for our Left Fold Alphabet today is going to qualify for that £10 free gift, which is awesome. It's the daily changing £10 free or $10 spend free gift, which is that one just there. The £50 or $50 free gift every day is going to be one of our tricolour markers. Now, our tricolour markers have been exceptionally busy, and I know what you do. You're going to get those home and you're going to think, do you know what? I wish I'd got the whole set. I still can't believe that for a whole set of markers, you get all the markers, by the way. Let me just show you first the carry case. The carry case is blooming gorgeous on its own. Look at the carry case. Absolutely awesome. So you're going to be able to store all 12 markers in there. And the great thing about this collection is that 12 markers gives you a complete collection. I know, it's fantastic. And they've all been curated and selected specially so that they blend seamlessly into each other, which is absolutely awesome. And what they've done is, well, been curated in a way in their colour, in their pen collections, their three marker collections, so they are colours that all play nicely then together within a project too. So what you've got is great outdoors, you've got botanic naturals, cool marine and rich floral. You then have bright floral, warm fiery and fresh verdant. This one has warm primary, cool primary and complementary, and then finally this one here, which is your essential neutrals, and you have earthy neutral, rich neutral and grey neutral as well. They are all of your options. £38 or $57 if you want to get your hands on those. £30.40 or $45.60 if you want to get your hands on them as a platinum member. Loads of you are still chatting away in the comments as well. Oh, good point. Jordan asks, will these alphabets fit through the mini, Leann?
Absolutely they will. Yes, brilliant idea. Let me just grab a mini folder and show you that. 100% they will. And when I've been using them up to now, I've been using them with my Junior and my Gemini, depending on the size of project. If you're just wanting to do a smaller project, the size of your mini plate, so let's say we're going to spell, I'm going to make a name up. I've got K-A-G. Oh, I could do Kath, couldn't I? H.
Craft.
Kath.
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 Like Kath and Kim.
Yeah, like, you know, Kath, the word Kath, K-A-T-H.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Kathleen. Yes. So you see, I can actually fit on my mini folder there, I can fit 4 letters. So this could be love.
Could be love.
Wish. Whatever.
Could be
thanks.
hope.
I mean, you could even fit thanks. It could be
Erin.
Erin.
Could be joy.
Could be all
Adam.
You could even get a Leann on there, actually, because you could just put those a little closer together and get another letter on the end, if you want to do that. So yes, you can get 4 or 5 of those letters, because if you've got the letter I in there, that's not going to take as much space, remember. So you can see you could probably get 4 to 5 letters in your mini folder, and so it will go through no problem at all. Brilliant question. Thank you for asking.
Awesome, that is a really great question. Keep getting questions in. We've only got a few more minutes left on the show. Let me just recap for you. Shall I recap all the different ways that you're going to be able to get your hands on this big bundle? So I'm in a very clumsy, knocky over mood today, I warn everyone. What you've got here is your alphabet. Now the alphabet is available on its own. Almost 40% of our launch stock has gone. We had a huge stock of this for this launch day. It's very, very busy. If you're watching this back at a later date, definitely check the website for the stock situation. We've also then got the numbers available for you as well. The numbers here, $14.99 or $19.99. And then what you've got are two different stamp and die sets which have been designed to specifically complement the alphabet and the numbers as well. So you've got Joyful Birthday, which is this one just here with bunting and banners and sentiments and all host of wonderful things. And then you've got as well this one here, which is Heartfelt Wishes. Again, this one's got more of your embellishments in there with butterflies and hearts and leaves and foliage and all of those sorts of things. Best value, far and away, the large collection, because the large collection gives you absolutely everything. It gives you the best saving as well, which we always want you to get everything you buy from us here at Crafters Companion at the best price. Awesome price. Everyone saves $15.96 or $29.96. Club Inspire Platinum members, you can save even more. You can get this today for $47.20 or $56. Which is awesome. So you're saving what, another $14 on that in the US, which is awesome, and about an extra £12 if you are in the UK. Now, Leann, I know we've only got about 5 minutes left, so I don't know if you've got anything that you would love to share with us in that time.
Absolutely, I've got something really quick. We're going to do a nice mum card, but just before I do that, I want to show you that you can actually cut these out on acetate. So look, this is the alphabet. The numbers cut out on our construction acetate so that we can have them floating and then just with the 5 stuck over the top, as you've seen me do lots of times. So cut them out on different materials as well. That's really easy to do. We're going to make a card for a mam, because we have mums up here in the northeast, don't we? Not mums or moms, but of course if you've got a mom or if you've got a mum, this can just swap the middle letter and it's going to be perfect. So I've got my white card base ready, Joe. And I've got it as a twisted easel, as you can see here. Now, if you haven't made a twisted easel before, definitely go and have a look at that USB that our Sarah did with her Ultimate Pro show earlier in the week, because she shows you exactly how to make a twisted easel. I've then done some matting and layering, and I've used those great luxury card bundles that we've got on the show, with the gold one here where I've done a shiny matte and layer and then a glitter matte and layer, and I'm going to use my Collal All Purpose to stick this, when I open it up, there we go, to stick this to the base of the card. So a bit of Collal, come on, here we go, there we are. Bit of Collal on there. I'm just doing it for speed, but you know, I do love to, in my opinion, this is the very best glue in the world. I do love to use it. And that's
what is it about it that you love so much?
Oh, it's got maneuverability, it sticks like concrete, it gives brilliant rigidity to your cards, it makes inexpensive cardstock feel like expensive cardstock once you've used it. It will never fall to pieces. If this is an heirloom, go back to this card in 10 years time, it will still be stuck together. And if you get a little bit of glue on your fancy papers like that, it rubs away and doesn't leave a mark. So it's truly the best when it comes to your matting and layering or your gluing that you need for your card making and project making.
Awesome.
I've then done another matte and layer, and you can see with this one I've done it again just with that lovely gold luxury cardstock, using the shiny for the little border and then the glitter on there, which is brilliant. And then that's going on the front of my twisted easel. And then what I've done is take my MAM on a piece of pretty paper. You can see there, and I've already cut them out. So there is my M, my A and my M. Now what I do just before I stick this on here is check which way I need it to read. So I'm going to twist the easel up, and so I need the MAM to be facing this way on the card. So I need it to be facing away from me so that when I pick it up, I can read it. You can see that there. And then I'm going to use my Collal All Purpose again. And the other good thing about Collal All Purpose is you can use it on your thin scrapbook papers, which you can't with other wet glues because they're water-based and it makes them all wrinkle and be horrible, whereas this is a solvent base and doesn't wrinkle your scrapbook paper. So I'm popping that on there. So there's my MAM on that card there. And then I've stamped myself a just for you, a little butterfly, a couple of them because you know how much I love them. And then inside for my stopper, we're going to fast forward. Inside for my stopper, I've also done a lots of love. So I've got a just for you, ma'am, lots of love on my twisted easel. And you know how I coloured the letters on that card we did earlier, where I did the little mask and I put it behind and I did some inking? I've done that on each of the letters, just with a pale lilac, just to make it stand out. And so then you've got, there we go, a really beautiful card for ma'am. Just for you, ma'am, lots of love.
I absolutely love that. It really is absolutely gorgeous. What a wonderful show we've had today, Leann, and such a massive reaction to this left fold alphabet, as we knew there would be, because it is something that's unique. It does give you a really specific sort of look and feel to your cards. You can create something with this as the overall theme, but you're also going to bring this into lots of other ranges that we've already bought you and use it to complement projects that are along another theme with a different collection maybe as well. Remember, £59 or $70 gets you absolutely everything you need. $47.20 if you're in the UK as a Club Inspire Platinum member. I almost called it a Club Insplatnum member. I don't know what a Club Insplatnum member is, do you? That's a Club Inspire Platinum member. Club Insplatnum.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, just why use 3 words when you can use one and join it together?
Club Insplatnum. If you're a Club Inspire Platinum member in the UK, $47.20. If you're a Club Insplatnum member in the US, then $56 is what we're talking about. Please, please, please send us in your pumpkin pictures. We'd love to share them with everyone in that next show. Remember, the next show is a Totally Tiffany takeover with myself and Leann as well, and Tiffany. It's going to be a really busy one, isn't it, Leann?
It's going to be super busy. We all need to get a bit of organisation and storage in our lives, and nobody does it better than Tiffany. So I'm really looking forward to that. And actually, look at this. I've just found this sample I wanted to show you. Look at that. Crafter's 15th birthday, using those fabulous left fold alphabets and all of the bunting and what have you in that little die set with some pretty paper. Isn't that lovely? So actually, big celebrations on a bigger card with your Gemini plates. You can spell it all the way around in aperture, as we've done there. So much you're going to be able to do with these alphabets. You're just going to have the best fun.
It really is going to be absolutely awesome. We'll see you back here in an hour. Don't forget to check out your baskets. There's another show coming up in an hour's time. So do what you need to do. Get yourself ready. Myself, Leann, along with Tiffany, will see you back here in an hour. Massive thanks to Leann. Massive thanks to you guys at home. See you in an hour's time. Take care.